We are under the lights
this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. The midseason classic between the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on MLB Network. I'll be joined in a moment by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, but first let's give you a look at this year's American and National League All-Stars as voted on by you, the fans. Final preparations being made on the field. We've got a fun night in store. It's the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Coming to the plate now, number 25. Will take it light, a base hit.
Find the ball, find the ball.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Check out the lefty as he has.
The batter, number 25.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways.
Leading up for the American League, the center fielder, number
Here it comes.
25.
This is line to left. Pham is there, and he...
Number 25.
Here we go, you got this.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Center fielder looking up, and it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and the lead is now 7-2. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happening.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The American League All-Stars jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Corey Kluber pitches well enough to get the W. Kyle Hendricks only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious American League All-Stars, 7 runs to 11 hits.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Cleveland Indians and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball starts right now. Hyunjin Ryu gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had.
Coming to the plate now.
Batting
25. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third.
Go, fight.
And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third, and he is in there.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that.
The batter, number 25.
Come on, here we go.
First pitch on its way. There's a drive out to left center field.
Dig, go.
And the run will score from second here as this is... And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here.
Now batting, number 25.
Time right here. It's a good one right here. See it? All right, let's go, kid.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a drive out to left center field.
Come on, dig.
Round first, digging for two. And this throw gets away from him. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And he knew he was in trouble there as they just...
Hey, let it fly, baby.
Now batting, number 25.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 28 on the season. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now. number 25. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping at it.
You know, D-Row, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
13-8, the final score in this one. The Indians get their 30th win on the road so far this season.
Drive home safely.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the Toronto Blue Jays. Toronto find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Ryan Borucki is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. The tying run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Well, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get.
Coming to the plate now, number 25, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on it.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Leading off the inning, number 25, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Back up the middle, and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
No, he's in there.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Leading off the inning, number 25, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later.
Hang on, this is hit deep into right center. This looks to have enough, and it does. A home run. Solo shot to right center, and even 30 home runs on the year as they've cut this deficit down to 4.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit. Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
10-6, the final score in this game. The Tribe put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Aaron Civale earns his 8th victory of the season. Ryan Borucki permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Brad Hand records the save, his 28th on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Indians have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Tanner Roark gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and the limit.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, but he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away.
Absolutely jumped all.
Coming to the plate now, number 25. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Make it come to you.
Here comes the first pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to set.
Leading up for Toronto, the center fielder, number 25.
First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. But this will hang up a bit too long as it's taken in chest high.
Now batting, number 25.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Yeah, it's only been a week, but I guess it probably feels like a million years ago since they had their last win. But this 6-game losing streak is behind them now, so we'll see if they could string some W's together.
5-1, the final total in today's game.
Peace out. I'm gonna go lay down for a while, rest up for a bit, and then go at her again.